What's up? We're back. Queen's Cast, episode 12. I'm back. Steve's back. We're here. Zona's not here. Zona is not here tonight. She decided to do other things that are more important, apparently, than the Queen's Cast, which is unfortunate. But you know, you do your duos tournament, have fun over in the Dolls Random Royale, you have a good time. But we have a special guest here tonight, a special guest host to join me and Stee. And, you know, we couldn't go in here with just us. You know, we had to bring somebody else in. So I hit up my friend, Sammy. Even though she fucking crushed me in the TDM tournament here, her team fucking absolutely sauteed me. She is here tonight. She's going to be our co-host here. Sammy, hello.
Hello.
Hello. If you want to introduce yourself real quick, for those that are new to the show, you might not know who you are. Introduce yourself real quick.
Okay. I'm Sammy. I play on PPG, IGL, and I've been playing comp for like 10, 11 months now.
That's
it's
it?
Getting up there. Yeah.
It's only been 10 months? Nah, that can't be right.
I started playing, it was after the 100K whatever thing they had over the summer. I didn't play in that.
That can't be right, bro. I've known you for longer than that,
Galaxy?
though.
I didn't play in that. No!
You didn't play in Her Galaxy?
No, I didn't. I was not in comp at that time, no.
Oh, okay.
And I was on a console.
It's a fun fact.
I didn't get a PC till like October.
So. Where'd you have her console? Where's your console?
A PS4.
Oh, Sam, let's go.
Yeah,
right up.
PlayStation gang.
Let's go. PlayStation gang, brother. Let's go. All right, fucking chat.
Xbox, fucking weirdos.
Xbox are weirdos, bro. Facts, bro. If we did a study, I think Xbox players would be much more weirder than PlayStation.
Whoa, hating on those Xbox.
Now they always drove me the wrong way though. Like they always kind of shifted me the wrong style. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The wrong style.
Wrong style, bro. Just they weren't in it for the cookie, bro. Like, we were in it for the cookies. They weren't. You know.
Speaking of style. I didn't get the memo, the hats and glasses. I don't have a camera, so I can't share my look. But look at you guys rocking the same style over there.
Yo, this hat's clean. Right, check this, right? I'm a Pokemon.
Get you some
I'm a Pokemon fan, right? Big Pokemon guy. This Pika. Fine, find me a hat, bro. Find me a hat. Dude, look at the fade too, bro. Look at the fade. Ooh, the fade clean. The fade clean, bro. I've been struggling with the homeless haircut for a while, bro. So,
who do you go to?
What do you mean? Who I go to? Go to my barber.
Who does your hair? Do you do yourself?
I got my link, dude. Now.
No, you got a link.
I got a link.
I've been doing my own hair.
Good for you. Can't do that. I do not trust myself.
Keeping his fucking barber. Crazy.
Right?
Hey, yo, if you come down to,
I gotta hook up. I got a guy.
You come down to Providence, bro. You come down to Rhode Island, hit me up. I get you set up. Easy. No, but yo, welcome guys, welcome in everybody. Big episode here tonight. No Zona like we said, but Sammy is gonna be stepping in here as our third co-cast. We got Steve back. Steve's back here on the camera. Steve, how you feeling tonight, brother? How you feeling? You back?
Man.
You excited to be back, bro?
Excited, dude.
Yes, dude. Yes, I'm excited you're back, dude. I'm excited we're both back.
I haven't been here in like.
I know. I feel like I don't even know who the fuck you are anymore. I feel like I don't know who you are, man. I feel like I don't know who Steve is.
I feel like I haven't been here in months either.
Sammy, you're new.
I know, it was a joke. I haven't been on here in months.
It's an awful joke.
I was relating.
All right, so I'm just kidding. All right, welcome to the show, Sammy. All right, no, but we're gonna go over some stuff. You know what happened in the past week. Great episode last week. Great episode. Shout out to Zona and Alligator for putting on a great show. I actually watched it a couple times. I was there for the live cast as well, but phenomenal job there by Zona and Allie. They did a fantastic job. You know, considering what was going on in the last minute situations that were happening, and you know, big thank you to Allie for actually putting it on her channel as well, so people could watch it live.
That's fucking huge.
Yeah, you did a fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic job. So thank you so much for that. Check it out on YouTube or Spotify. But just to remind you guys that this episode will be available on Spotify and YouTube. If you do watch it on Spotify or listen to on Spotify, you can watch and listen on Spotify. Make sure you leave a 5-star for us, okay? We're at 10. We're at 10 5-star reviews right now. our views are going up every week, but they will not continue to go up unless you leave a 5-star review. So even if you don't listen to us on Spotify, just take a second, click the link, exclamation point Spotify in chat, head over to Spotify, leave us a 5-star review, okay, and then listen to it later. Doesn't matter. Listen to it on YouTube if you have to. Doesn't matter what you do or how you do it, but the 5 stars over on Spotify help us out tremendously. But if you do go over to YouTube, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment in the chat. But we also have an opportunity, if you would like to ask questions to our guest, you can join our Discord, the Grind Squad Discord, which is new and formed here. And you are able to ask questions that we will ask on the show to the guests that do join us. We do have Janie coming up next month, for those that are curious. A little hint there. Janie is booked for next month. So we have a lot of big guests coming up, man. And the show's only going to grow, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger. So do not miss out. Do not be one of those tailgaters. Join in while it's hot, and we'll go from there. But Stee, Sammy, we had quite the week in women's comp. We had C versus B oversight. We had Boom's TV finals. We had Cookies Clash finals. We had Rose Cup finals. We had the Sammy versus Ryno 3v3 tournament. We had, and I'm gonna save the last one. I want to make sure I give them a special shout out. So let's start off though. Let's start off real quick with the Boom TV finals. Let's start off with that. Boom TV and Women's Circuits, they partnered up for a little bit of a series, and it was pretty fun to watch. I watch partied it. That'll be available on my YouTube. But Solus wins that one, Steve. Solus is a team, bro. I mean, they're just on the up, bro, no?
Dude, 100% on the up. Cree fucking deserves it, dude. She's been through so much fucking struggle with teams, and I know that she has, in the past, a lot of people say she has like rough mental when it comes to IGLing and when things are not going her way. But it seems like she has found the fucking team. Like she's found the team to like keep her locked in and actually show how good of an IGL she can be. And she's contending for fucking top spots for that IGL, man. She's fucking insane. M&K too. M&K fragging. I fucking love to see it.
Yeah, if she's not there already, like she's definitely like right there. And I think she's in the Sword Dog final, right? The Sword's going on right now.
Yes,
the
yep.
Sword, the fucking, what the fuck was it called? That for those who dare or whatever.
25K finals.
25K.
Yeah, she brought her team there, man. I mean, like no other women's team. There was a lot. I gotta say, shout out to Sword. There were a decent amount of women's teams that weren't invited, but hers was the only one that made it to the finals, which is crazy. And Cree, bro, I've been saying this since the jump, man. Before she was on Zenith, I forgot the name of the team was, but she was on another team before that. And her IGLing on M&K especially is just phenomenal, and she has impressed me every single time I watch her. She impresses me, and I think she might be, bro. I mean, if we're gonna rank IGLs, she's gotta be number one, no?
Yeah, you're going with number one?
She's gotta be, bro. When it comes to consistency, bro.
Yeah, she's been extremely consistent like the last month since the team was formed.
No matter her team. I mean, Sammy, you're a culprit. You play in it. How do you feeling about Cree?
Whoa! I'm biased here.
Well, you can't be biased.
I'm a huge Cree fan. I think she does a wonderful job IGLing.
Yeah.
She does really, really, really good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch. Because I'm playing a lot, and then when I'm not playing, I'm practicing, prepping, and then I VOD sometimes, so I don't get to see a lot of the game play through all the way with some of these IGLs, so I don't know exactly, how they're doing, but consistently, yes, they've been up there, so I do agree with you with that. Her being the most consistent IGL right now, doing a very good job.
If I had to pick between the two or three, it's Cree, Julie, and Sabs.
Julie and Sabs.
Yeah, I mean, we will
list.
When it comes to like team wise, like I have my power rankings and whatnot. I have my list, but I think who's their IGL? You know what I mean? Like I don't think they have one. The way they play, it's very I don't know. When it comes down to it, I just don't. I don't get the energy of an IGL from any of them. You know what I mean?
It's almost like a triple IGL.
Right. Like when I watch you,
working
Sammy.
off suggestions.
Right. When I watch PPG and I watch you, I pull you guys up on the watch parties and stuff. Like I know you're the IGL. I know you are the IGL.
Sometimes.
No.
But
You
I'm
can
not
tell.
freezing up. But yeah,
No,
yeah,
but you
I
know,
see what you're saying.
I can tell that you're the IGL. When I pull up fucking Sin or I pull up a Mun, I can tell who the IGL is. When I pull up fucking TSM, I can tell who the IGL is. But when some of these teams I pull up, I can't tell who the IGL is. And I feel like the IGL label is getting kind of walked over on by like players that just kind of want to co-IGL.
Yeah, I think it definitely depends on the team and the dynamic they have going on. But like in the fact of like woo woo, they consistently play well, fight very well off each other. So maybe not having like the distinct IGL like you're saying, but they like all trust each other and play off each other so well that they like all can calm together. I mean, sometimes that may get confusing and that could be why they die. Sometimes I don't know. I don't watch their VODs too hard to know like what's going on, but I mean, they do pretty well from what I know. So
Yeah, I mean, maybe they have like the synergy of like that old Furia team with Panders, Zera, and Watson. You know, like they didn't really have an IGL for that team either. But I mean, when it was the Watson's first pro league or whatever, they fucking came in second, and they were just all kind of working off of each other instead of having a dedicated shot caller.
True. All right. So Boom TV Finals, that happened last week. Solus won that by 2 points over Insomnia. Then we head over to the Cookie Clash Finals, which I casted yesterday with Tipsy Fifi. It was fun to watch, good to cast. LG Red ended up taking home the dub there. They played with Shiro, Gabs, and Ducks. A nice little dub for them. I was a little underwhelmed though with a couple teams. I going into that kind of. I'm kind of high on Kieto right now. I'm on a high horse right now with Kieto. One of the only teams we have left that are still together when it comes to the full 3-stack. They rotate. They rotate with Mandy and Gwen, depending on what's going on. But Kieto, when it comes to Saressa and Kamore, like that duo right there, I think personally, if I had to rank the duos, like I mean, you go through the teams where you can tell who the duos are, right? You could tell. If I had to rank duos, I think Kamore and Saressa are the best duo we have in women's comp, and I think they are a player away from being the best team in women's comp. And you know what, like Kieto, like they used to be signed to LG Green, so they've had their spot, they've had their chance, they've been there, they've had their staple in the scene, and they still do. But I think they're just minuscule seconds away, bro. I watch party them literally almost every day. I watch party Kieto a lot, and I watch how they play, and I just see that them, like there's days where like something about it that they just don't connect, and like how important it is to get that link, bro. Even if we're just pubbing, see, right? Even if we're just pubbing Sammy, even you, Sammy, we were playing the other day. Like if you can't just get that link, bro, that link is so big. It changes a whole direction of what's going to happen. And I think Kieto is just an IGL away from being one of the best teams here in women's comp. If not, already are. They're already in the top 10. So like they're very, very close. They're very, very close.
No, I agree, man. I think like big thing is like, again, working on that consistency and being consistent, and then having, I don't want to say the right third because, again, they do play with Mandy and who was it, Gwen?
Yeah.
It's like whoever they can, have full time or whatever, I think will help tremendously. Because there's been times where they're like the best team in the lobby, and like their positioning with going through zone is insane, dude. And become unstoppable, man. And they just need to be more consistent to be rivaling those the top 5 that we're very familiar with.
Yeah, I mean, the top 5 is hardly going to change, but the Cookies Clash, I don't know if it was the lack of participation or what, but big shout out to MVL, bro. MVL making their way into the top 5 here this past weekend. Adele, Cavalli Khan, and Gwen, actually, the person we were just talking about, playing for MVL. They'll be finishing in third place there, only by 1 point behind Dark Zero. Dark Zero, who is currently, we'll be talking about that in a couple of minutes here, who is currently looking for their third. We finished in second place there by just 1 point. So, yeah, a lot of things happening here. A lot of these teams, man, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of things that could be happening in the future. I'm just saying, keep your eye out for Quieto, man. I feel like a lot of teams kind of, I talk about it all the time. Every time I put a watch party on, every time I do a watch party, you know, there's always the you know, what do I got to predict? You know, what am I going to say here? Yeah. And every time I bring it up, I'm just like, Quieto. Watch out for Quieto. Every time. Quieto. I'm a big fan of Kamore and Cereza. I mean, I've watched Cereza drop a 40 bomb in a lobby before. And I just know that they possess the opportunity to be a top team here. But enough about that. Let's move over to the Rose Cup finals. We had that happen as well. Rose Cup. We had a lot of finals happen. a lot of finals be happening here. But Rose Cup finals actually wrapped up. Insomnia walked away victorious there. That was the start of their streak here. They went on a fucking 3-day streak when it comes to dubs. Insomnia winning the Rose Cup finals by a large margin over Weewoo, 108-74. You know, that was phenomenal. A phenomenal display. The last game was so much fun to watch. They ended up winning off of a win. There you have it, chat. Can he go in my room and get the thing for Bluey? I don't know. Can he? I don't know. You guys determine in the chat. Let me know. So Insomnia, 108 points, 74 for Weewoo. So 21, what is that? 26-point difference there from 28-point difference from first to second. Insomnia did a fantastic job. They always do, man. They always do. This is such a good team. But that was the start. That was the start of the run. And the best part about that run, Sammy, I'm going to talk to you about this. The best part about that run was the fact that they brought Newcastle into the scene.
Oh, my word. Newcastle. Those reses go crazy.
How you feeling about it, Sammy? How you feeling about the Newcastle and Women's Cup? How you feeling about it?
I love it. I love it in a way. It's definitely something different. I don't love fighting against it. I mean, I really don't like fighting against it, but I really like how they're using his kit. And see, it doesn't work for everybody, though. Like, not all of us can't just start running Newcastle and trying, like, it takes skill to use him well, because you can't just spam square and try to res everybody right in front of, like, you have to time it well, you have to angle it right, and obviously they are doing it right, because look at the results.
Right. Nah, I mean, it's impressive, man. I mean, if you go back and watch the VODs, you watch my watch party things over on my YouTube. Not to plug myself again, but I just did it. But, you know, watching them play Newcastle, I'm not going to lie to you, and knowing what's coming, I'm going to say that. I know what's coming. Watching the Newcastle and the Lifeline comps kind of like taking control of Insomnia and knowing how they play as a group in general, I love it. It fits them. The Newcastle especially. The Lifeline, I'm not sold on Lifeline yet. The Newcastle, I am all about it. I think the Newcastle is such an underrated legend, and I think that he could be used in so many different situations. And I think the way that Insomnia uses him is unlike anything I've ever seen. I'm gonna be honest. So there was what 2 weeks ago? I think 2 weeks ago. Not this past week, but the week before, like, because there was the episode where Zona was on with Alex. That week before, I watched Insomnia rock the Newcastle. I believe it was the first time they tried rocking him, and I watch scrims every week, so I know it was one of the first time they started rocking him in the scrims, and it was the Prio scrims for Oversight, and they used Newcastle on World's Edge, brother. Let me tell you, I have never seen a team reset so many times. Not even for free either. Like, it was the lot of it wasn't even for free. A couple of them were, but a lot of the times they were getting pressured by other teams while they were in the spot they were in. But it wouldn't have been possible with the Lifeline. It's only possible because of Newcastle. And Julie plays a fantastic Newcastle. Like, fantastic. I don't know if they've been practicing behind the scenes, whatever the fuck they've been doing, but the Newcastle that Julie puts on display, it makes people accept the fact that they're not going to play the comps that everybody else plays. And I think that they have found the kink, Steve. They have found
To
the
me-
kink.
To me, it reminds me of. I mean, like in my opinion, I think Newcastle is very situational, like very very situational. There's times when, you're playing Newcastle and you're like, shit, it would have been better if we played even like Gibby or something, or like Caustic or Cat, someone like more hard anchoring, kind of like that. But like it also reminds me of when 100 Thieves used to run Newcastle, was it Newcastle Watson in Pro League? And like, there were times when they were literally just mowing people down and getting free resets if they got a knock just because
True.
of that Newcastle. But
True,
again, to me, it's very situational. There's times where Newcastle is like the best option for certain plays, but other times where he's kind of like the worst option.
I mean, we've played in a Meat Mountain tournament before, me, you, and Tipsy.
Yep.
It was fun. I played
Oh,
Newcastle.
that
It was a good
fun as
time. It
fuck.
was a good time. It was a good time.
I pulled out the Gibby, bro. That was fun.
Yeah,
as
we
fuck.
played Gibby Newcastle Classic. I was the Newcastle. It was a good
Holy
time.
shit.
I actually have a clip of that on my Instagram. It's one of the best clips I got. But anyway, we had some more results. The Oversight week 3. You guys hang out. I was the main cast for that. Actually, it was pretty cool. Shout out to Tempo and them over at Oversight. But Insomnia, that was the start of their streak on Tuesday. They started their win with the Rose Cup Finals. Excuse me, Rose Cup Finals. They won that. They head over to the Oversight week 3. They won that. Insomnia was number 1 over there. And then that was it. But Sammy, me and you went head to head. Went head to head on Wednesday. We had drafted our teams. We had some issues with people being upset with the rules. What the fuck ever. But at the end of the day, the top 2 teams went at it at the finals, Sammy, and you fucking whipped the floor with me.
I did. It was a fun time. I really enjoyed it. And I think next time it will be closer, our little 1v1. You said you're going to train a little bit.
I'm not gonna trade shit.
prepped for it.
I'm just gonna cook you though. I'm gonna cook you. Don't
You
worry.
just got to believe in yourself.
I believe in myself. Don't you
You just
worry.
gotta have confidence.
Hey, listen. You remember the pubs you played after? Just
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
That could have just been me
Rana
in
just
those
had to
pubs.
warm up.
Just saying, brother. Just saying. I still can cook. I can still cook out here, bro. I can still cook out here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But you gonna say something? Did you mute yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I said I had a good time with our.
Yeah, talk about your
TDM.
team, Sammy. Come on. What's up with your team? Who won? Who's the winners?
Oh, my team, and
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Oh, it was my teammate off PPG. Arias. And then I had Maxine and Renee.
Renee, yeah,
And they
yeah.
just went crazy with the L Stars. The L Stars were just. I think the L Star is maybe a little bit too much for the 3v3s because if you never have to reload if you're timing it right.
Yeah,
I mean,
And
how
they were
we
doing it
stop
pretty well.
that? How we stop that? You know, like
You can't. I don't think you can stop that.
you can't.
I
they
think,
need to
if-
bring in what COD did, like the custom loadout and
Yeah.
weapons that are available, dude.
So. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I can't leak much, but I will say that Apex is working very hard in providing a unique experience for people who host custom lobbies. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't leak too much, but keep your eyes peeled. You know, Apex is definitely listening. They're definitely listening. They definitely know, what is next when it comes to longevity of the game. You look at other games like Call of Duty, like Halo, like Fortnite, like Gears of War, these other shooters that have longevity to their names. A lot of it is because of the custom lobby ability, how you can adjust things and make things happen to your liking, yada yada yada. I think Apex knows that, and they see that, and you just gotta give them time. As old as this game may feel to some, it is still new in comparison to these other games. So, when it comes to this kind of thing, just give it some time, but never stop giving suggestions. Even if you don't think a thing gets seen, post it. You never know. You never know. I've seen people post things out there that goes viral. They have fucking 100 followers. You never know what can happen. You have a suggestion, put it out there. If you have a lot of followers and you're listening to our podcast, just DM EA themselves. but it's it's definitely something that they're looking into. That's all I can really say. But we also had a couple more finishes there before we head on to the next thing. I just want to give a quick shout out. So I was at work. This morning. Not this morning. I'm sorry. What's today? Sunday? So Saturday morning, I was at work. Saturday morning. It was like 6 a.m. And I got an alert on my phone from Apex South Hub. And I was like, oh shit. They're doing some fucking, land scrims or whatever. And they started their women's league. On Saturday morning. It's going to be once a month for right now, based off of what I was told in the chat. But I was there. I watched the whole thing. RNL was the winner. Shout out to our friends Gone, Bub, and Polaris. I think Polaris is actually in the chat.
Polaris was just in the chat, yeah.
I think she's in here. Big shout out to them. That was exciting to watch, man. Like, super fun. But Mini Koifel, I don't know who the fuck that is. Yo, Polaris, if you're in my chat, I need links. Where is Mini Koifel? I need links to Mini Koifel. I need to know where I can find her content. Yo, the shit I saw from Mini Koifel. If you guys follow my Twitter, yo, she is insane. I have never seen anything like it. I need to see her content. I need to see where she's from. I need to see everything about her. I want her on the show. I want you, RNL, on the show. I want Apex South and North Women's League. I want them represented on the show. I'm gonna be honest. I watched for a good hour and a half before I hit in my car, and dude, Mini Koifel, the things I saw her do, I've never seen anybody in NA do. I'm just saying right now, she might be the best player we've ever had in women's comp. It's just undiscovered. I'm not kidding you. You guys think I'm lying though.
Yeah, I want to go with some. I want to watch some of that shit.
I'm telling you, bro, the things that she was doing, and not to take anything away from Going Bub or Polaris. They did phenomenal as well. Listen, RNL was killing it. Going Bub and Polaris were phenomenal. I'm a big fan of them as well. But watching Mini Koifel's POV in those situations, the Kraber shots alone had me out of my forklift, bro. I was out of my forklift. I stood up and I got up and I was confused at what was going on. I was like, what am I watching right now? Apex South North Women's League? Who is Mini Koifel? And the caster, phenomenal job, by the way. A phenomenal job by the caster. Shout out to him. He did a phenomenal job, but he was all about Mini Koifel as well. He was a big Mini Koifel fan, to tell you the least. The things he was saying about Mini Koifel had me invested. And I was just like, where's her Twitter? Like, I posted her clip on my Twitter, and I had no clue where her Twitter was. I didn't know how to tag her. I didn't know how to do any of that. But apparently she doesn't have any of it. So, Polaris.
She doesn't have any of it?
You and Bub gotta get her on.
Get some.
Yeah, you guys gotta get her on. You gotta get her on. But that was phenomenal. Big shout out to Apex South North, bro. That's awesome that they're gonna set that up. I've got a watch party at, I think, Tuesday. I'm gonna bring it up on my stream. I'm gonna pull up the VOD and I'm gonna watch party it, because I know there's a lot of people who probably didn't see it. So I want to make sure I bring that up and make sure I showcase that. I had nothing else to watch party this week. Like, you know what? Let me watch party that, and bring it up on the stream, and we'll go over everything. We'll be watching it from the POV of the main cast, but still, it should be a good time. So you guys can check out Mini Koifel there. But watch out for that name, yo. Watch out for that name.
Mini Koifel. I love it.
Watch out for that name. All right. Anyway, roster mania. Insane. What's happening, Sammy? What's happening with this roster mania, bro? I mean, honestly, what's going on here? What's going on here, bro? Sky dropped by Dark Zero. Vino leaves Lunar. Complex dropped by Risen Rose. SSG got signed to OKC. I mean, we gotta be quick with it because our guests are waiting. But I think we're
gonna be expecting this once a month now. With
it's crazy, bro.
Of waiting, you have to wait the whole month to make roster changes. I feel like this is probably gonna happen next month too when they release it. Because now you have that whole month to try to work on the things you need to work on, which I like that because it like keeps people together and they can't just say no after like a couple scrims. You play out those 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then you can decide after that. So I feel like you're going to be discussing this next week, or I mean, not next week, next month as well.
Well, no, because Queen's Cup is we're putting a staple in this. Do you want to go over that real quick before we head our guest in here?
Yeah, so I, as a representative for Queen's Cup and GRS, I just want to say that we are going to be standing on our fucking rules about the strict sub rules. So, you have to have a registered sub. A lot of shit in the past, like people just, pull whoever they want, and it's getting tiring as like from the TO side of things, dude. Like it's hard to keep track of like everyone's points when they're doing that, playing on different teams, and trying to keep shit balanced, and it's just not fun, especially like when QC players were dropping down into PC and running down that lobby when PC was all about like the learning experience. And yeah, I just want to say, like, you girls need to stick together, work through all your fucking problems, practice, and just don't give up on it, honestly. Just stick together and work through it.
Yeah,
And like that's like the biggest thing you can do.
Yeah, and off of that, Steve, like it doesn't make it any easier on us when you guys depart from your teams constantly. Like it doesn't make it easier for us. How are we gonna stop you from adding people to your teams? Like it makes it very tough for us. Last season, I caught heat for no reason. Number one, but number two, besides that, like a lot of the situations that were happening, it wasn't my problem. It wasn't my fault. And you guys followed the rules based off what we had in the doc. Nothing that you did was against the rules per se. But when it comes to integrity and it comes to what we're trying to do here, you kind of like stepped on it a little bit. You kind of like abused the situation, what was going on. Adding Queen's Cup players who just technically weren't signed yet. Yeah, I get that. But you add them to your team. And it comes down to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. You still did it. We had a couple people that are very predominant in what we were doing when it comes to rules and stuff that were doing these things as well. And it's like we've talked to them, and Zono being one of them. We talked to her about it already, But moving forward, it ain't gonna happen no more. Ain't gonna happen no more because what we're trying to do here at Queen's Cup is provide a league, provide a place for people to get that feeling of being in something, being involved in a league, being involved in a exclusive experience compared to everything else. That's what we're trying to do here at the Queen's Cup. And I know you think you might have that with Oversight, you might have that with Rose Cup, but you don't. This is going to be different, and I'm telling you that right now. Queen's Cup is going to be different than anything else. We have content that gets put out every single week for you guys. We do casting every single week for both divisions. We give you the opportunity to qualify for the top division. We give you opportunities to change your rosters if you have to, but we do not encourage. We give you the opportunity to do that. We give you the opportunity to network. We encourage networking. I myself will shout you out all the time on Twitter. I will make sure to tag you in things where I think you fit suit. You can ask a bunch of the ladies in this scene. I can promise you that the Queen's Cup has provided more opportunities than any other fucking division that we've had in the scene. Outside of Yusaki, what she used to do was her things. She's a GOAT. She's an OG. But she doesn't do it no more. It's me and a couple others. So just remember. That's all I'm going to say. Just remember who has your back when it comes down to it. Remember who puts your shit out there. Just remember who tags you. Remember who's talking about you all the time. That's all I'm going to say. I listen, you guys all have your preferences. You guys all have the people you love, and that's all straight. I got no hate for nobody. But a lot of work goes into this shit. A lot of work goes into Queen's Cup. A lot of work goes into the Queen's Cast. A lot of work goes into our content. A lot of work goes into what we put out there for you guys. And we want to make sure you guys stick together as a team. Do not give up on one another. Keep it going. Okay? Keep it going. But,
and real quick, I just want to fucking say too, just don't ruin it for everyone else.
Exactly.
I don't want to have all the sub problems and then have to bar a team from playing that day. It's not fun on both ends, And if we don't fill a lobby, we can't play. And if teams are going to keep doing this, they keep dropping teammates. There's not going to be enough teams, and we're not going to have a season. And honestly, oversight is in jeopardy because of this. The whole turnover, like the whole turnover rate of rosters is insane.
It's crazy.
It's hard to keep track. It's really hard to keep track of.
It's worse than McDonald's, bro. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Like I just want to, I want to see all these girls fucking flourish and be the best teams that they can fucking be, but they need to stick it out together.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you look at you look at professional sports as well. Like you just the same shit. Just stick together, practice, get a coach, work it out, kink it out. Don't leave your team after 2 weeks. It's an ugly look for you as a person as well. Like I know there's no contracts and shit like that, but when it comes to me, when I'm looking to recruit people, when I used to run a flag football team, one of the big things I used to look at is commitment and people who are dedicated to the situation. And if you're not dedicated to the situation that we're in, I want nothing to do with you. So, and then when you notice that, you start clicking. You start clicking yourself. You're just like, oh, this guy, this just guy, girl, whoever the fuck it is, has no situation being in our team. Has no plans of making it into the future with us. So, but make sure you sign a free agent. That's it. That's the situation. Make sure you sign a free agent to your sub team. Make sure they are your sub list. Yeah, long story short. Register a sub. All right, chat. But we do have a guest tonight. Sorry, it took a little bit longer than usual here. It was our first week back, so we had to get a little things off our chest. But we do have some guests here. Sammy, Stee. Let's welcome in our guests here from Team Karma. We got Sabby, aka Inhaler. We got Boba Cat, and then we have Anna coming in here. I'm gonna pull them in right now. Stee, you're gonna take off the questions here to start us off, but we're pulling them in. Here we go.
Let's go.
What up, Karma?
Hello.
Karma.
Hello.
Karma, what's good, Karma?
What's going on, guys?
Oh, wait, hold on. Anna sounds low as fuck.
Anna sounds like shit.
Yeah, turn Anna down a little bit.
Ocean, so
I'm in the middle of the ocean with like half of a internet bar, like approximately 92 minutes left of the Wi-Fi. It's a struggle out here, okay?
she's in the place where it's salami or something.
I hear sirens. I hear sirens.
That's probably me.
That's not me.
We're in trouble.
Anna is in Tuscany, or as Sabby said, Tuscane.
Tuscane.
She said Tuscane.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
So I'm very excited to fucking have you guys here. We've all played, and
It's a lie.
you guys are that's a lie. Whatever. You guys are all a fucking vibe. Love it. You guys are always fun to watch. Let's just let's kick it off though. So when did you three start playing video games? And of course we'll have Anna go first because she's the old one. So
Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Anna, the old one. I started playing video games honestly from as far as I can remember. My dad was pretty big into video games. Like my dad had an Atari. Let me age myself, right?
Atari, bro.
damn, see, I wasn't lying.
Yeah. And like a Super Nintendo, and like I would go to my cousin's house and they would have we'd play like Donkey Kong and stuff. So I've been playing video games since I literally can remember.
I just want to say Donkey Kong Country is probably one of the best Super Nintendo games ever.
Oh my god, one of the
Country
best.
2, bro. Donkey Country 2 is lit. It's lit.
Oh my god.
Oh, but what about you?
Yeah, no, like same. I used to play on like a Genesis, I think is what it was, with like my dad. We used to play the Sonic the Hedgehog.
Deb, are you old too?
Yes, I'm old. Not as old as Anna, obviously.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
that was my first game. That was my first game. Sega Genesis Sonic.
That was a lit game, okay?
Yeah, it was. It was classic.
These are top
Classic.
tier.
Classic.
I was terrified of the evil dude. He like terrified me. So
Dr.
like,
Eggman?
I was scared of the lava. I was
Eggman.
scared of the lava levels, so I made my dad do them for me. It was great. And then like my younger brother got me into Call of Duty back when it was like the split screen. And
Damn.
like I would go in the firing range with him and just let him try to find me because I was too scared to shoot the gun because it freaked me out. And
Call of Duty like
Yeah.
Red? Call of Duty Red? Is that what it was? Call of Duty Blue?
I don't
What it
even
was?
remember because it was his game.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I played like zombies when that came out, and that was
Oh,
terrifying.
alright,
I would
alright.
literally just play
That's.
with my brother and
I love zombies.
GTA.
What about you, Savvy?
Also pretty young. My first video game was the Thief series. I don't know if anyone has heard of that.
The what?
But Thief, it's like there's like Thief 1, Thief 2, and I think there's a Thief 3 now. I don't know how far they went.
Was that like a stealing people from people simulator?
No, it's kind of like based on like the medieval ages, and you play as this guy named Garrett, and he's a thief, and you can go through missions. But they also have like a really, I think Thief 2 they had really peak at like a lot of fan made missions where you could play them and people would make up their own missions, so it was pretty cool. But from there, like I've played lots of games like Ages of Empires, Minecraft, Tekken, like Flash games in the computer.
Tekken. What Tekken did you play?
I think I started like Tekken 5 on like the
Okay.
PS2. I've
Yeah.
played like I had a Nintendo 64 also. I've had a Game Boy Advance, a Nintendo DS, a PSP, so I've always just played
Alright.
games too.
Alright, so I know Thief. I just looked it up. I know Thief. Alright, so when it comes to Nintendo DS, I asked you a question. Did you
Yeah.
play Nintendo Dogs?
Yes, I did.
Let's go. Let's go.
So many dogs.
Let's
So
go.
many. I would just like start over just so I could keep getting different dogs and new
Yo.
Wait, but
dogs.
which
and-
Yo.
edition did you have?
I don't remember. I think I had at least like 2 or 3 of them.
I had
the
the
Dachshund one.
I had the was it a golden retriever? Who was the original?
I think it was like a golden retriever.
Was it a golden retriever, right?
Yeah, I think there was
I'm
like
looking right now. I'm looking right now.
Like a
Yeah, there was a
weird one.
Dalmatian, there was a Chihuahua, and then there was a golden lab.
Savvy, I wish you had the Chihuahua.
I
I
had-
probably did if I'm
I
being
had-
honest.
Oh
The
my
golden
god.
lab, bro. I loved my game, bro. I loved my Nintendo dog, bro. I live and died by that thing.
Yes,
Do you
RIP
remember? Did
to
you
the Nintendo
play? So you guys were big into the DS. Did you play the OG Mario DS, the OG Mario 64 DS? They did the remake.
Yes.
Remember
It
that?
had that little chip that you put in the back of your thing. with
Yes,
all the-
yes,
Yes. Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
Do you remember scratching the fuck out of your screen for that ball? That level when the fucking the boulder was coming at you from the back. You remember that scene, that part of the game? You had to fucking scratch the
Yeah.
shit out of your screen, bro. Oh my
God.
god, dude. Oh my god. Good times 3DS, bro. It's a whole new level. But based off that, what was your first FPS game? And how does that relate to where you are with Apex?
I guess I can start again.
Of course you
I
can.
think the Call of Duties. Okay, that's got it. I think like the Call of Duties were my first. I don't even remember which one. Like it had to have been like the first Black Ops. Maybe was probably my first FPS. I mean, how does it relate to Apex? I mean, pew pew. No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
I think mine was also Black Ops. Like I did the story mode, and that was about it. And then Apex was like the first like serious FPS that I've actually done. And my fiance introduced me to it years back, and I got hooked. So
Yeah, I think well Counter-Strike was my first FPS, but Black Ops 1 was the one I seriously got into first. Also, a big part of it was because of the zombies, but I also played Hardcore Search and Destroy there religiously, so yeah, Relation is their FPS games.
Search and Destroy is so
Nice.
much fun, bro. I love Search and Destroy.
Dude, yeah.
I really
fucking-
do.
I used to spend hours fucking playing that shit.
Yo, Call of Duty
Yeah.
4,
Trying to get,
Search
like,
and
ninja
Destroy, bro.
diffuses, dude.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
god. Yes, dude. Yes. I had to get a corner and 1v5, just getting a ninja diffuse real quick. Oh, nothing used to beat that, dude. I used to
Ninja
love it.
diffuse.
I used to love Call of Duty, Search and Destroy. I miss it
I still do
sometimes. I
ninja
really,
diffuses in Counter-Strike.
I never played Counter Strike. I'm not gonna lie, I never played it. I always wanted to get into it, but you're a mouse and key player, yeah. So like, and I'm not.
Well, I play
She
Apex on
wants to be.
controller, but Counter-Strike I do play with my mouse and key.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, are all three you controller?
Yeah.
Ew,
And triple roller.
yeah,
He's
we're a
so
triple
bad.
roller brain team.
come on.
Yeah.
Sav, what are you doing,
Yeah.
Sav? You put the roller on. I mean, the mouse and
No.
key on. What are you doing?
No.
Hey, I have been trying. You know, sometimes I
She's
go into
not
the
bad,
games. I
okay?
play
She's
my
been
keyboard.
learning.
She like conveniently will say that her controller is like disconnecting, and she'll be like, "Time to fuck on M and K," and we're like, "Okay, that sounds like it was on purpose."
Time to fuck on
Because I
MK.
do fuck on
Okay.
there. I need a new wire. That's why it keeps disconnecting, but it's fine. I can adapt.
I love that so much. How and when did you guys come across women's comp?
All right,
Yeah.
the elder will go first. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Funny enough, well, I mean, I had always like, shut up, Ryno.
Elder will go first.
Basically, I would like, I work remote, so I would watch, streamers play Apex and stuff, but I played it super, super casually. But then like I saw like all these women that were streamers, Apex streamers talking about her Galaxy, and I was like, I think I'm, better than the average player out there. Maybe I give this a chance. And I was like, nah, I'm too old, too shy to do any of that stuff. And my husband, Frank, was like, no, do it now. Like, here's how you do Discord. Here's how to Discord. Go in there, ask for a team, like, find out. Like, so he's actually the reason I got into women's comp altogether, to be
Shut up,
honest.
Frank.
That's awesome.
What a
Yeah.
stud.
Wink.
Yep.
You better get laid tonight.
On our honeymoon, you'd think, right? Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, my boy Frank.
My boy. Same for me. It was also her Galaxy. I just played Apex like for funsies and ranked with like a squad. And when her Galaxy got announced, my fiance was like, "You should definitely try that." And I signed up on a whim and learned how to use Discord and like participated before even like her Galaxy like had signups because I knew I wanted to. And I've been ever since then. I've been here. So. I do.
Sounds so excited about that.
Hey, you know what? Anna and I are
Pause.
old, okay? For us, this feels like 10 years.
I'm older than both of you guys, so I don't want to hear it. So it's all good.
No, you're. Oh,
Yes,
you're like 6 months older than me. Like
And
literally.
I don't hear it.
Anna,
Okay.
just
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
respect
staying out
my
of this one.
elders, I guess. My
Yeah,
apologies.
respect your elders.
Respect your elders, Anna. Come on, know your place here. All right.
Well, I guess the youngest will go here.
oh, you saw somebody else. Yeah, that's right.
Who?
You?
Me.
Tabby,
Yes,
go.
that's me. That's me. Yes. Well, I don't really remember when her Galaxy was, but like somewhere of last year was the first time I started watching ALGS and getting into Comp Apex. And then, I don't know if you know this, maybe Kara, but she was my first friend I made through Apex, and she mentioned about joining Women's Comp.
I love
and so,
Kara. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna join with her, but I was also at the same time we were gonna do that. I was moving across the country, so before I was like ready to commit, she started taking a break. But she was how I got into competitive Apex, even though we never played with each
Baby.
other on the team.
I love Kara.
Kara's great. Yeah, she's a good person. Wait,
Yeah, she
so
is.
Boba,
Yeah.
who was your team when you signed up originally?
When I first did her Galaxy, my team was AXG. It's just some girlies that I met. And
Yeah,
then
who are your
after
teammates?
that,
Teammates.
one of them doesn't play anymore, and the other one was Faria.
Kara, fries, like Sammy's fries?
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy.
Okay.
Small world.
Oh, small world. You know that, Sammy?
I did not. Well, I think no, I did not. Well, no, you used to play with Potato too, didn't you?
Damn, Sammy's stealing all
Yeah,
Boba's
so
teammates.
Yeah.
You better
after I
keep on to
left
Anna.
that, yeah.
I'm a huge Anna fan too. I'm just kidding. I'm just
That's
kidding.
hilarious. That's actually funny. I love it. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm also here, but that's okay too.
Yeah, no, Sammy's
not
crack,
please,
bro.
Please have.
And long boy Frank ain't got it. All right. Next question. So when it comes to women's comp, what's the most difficult part about it? You had to like pick a thing that like makes you most frustrated about women's comp. What would it be?
Hmm.
Not like considering. I'm talking like everything. Not even just like playing. I'm talking about everything about it. Like even outside of games and stuff.
In my opinion, on a personal level, like I feel like the most annoying thing is just like the personal struggle that it brings in terms of like, I don't know, like as IGL, I think it's a lot of pressure. And so learning to not take things too personally and also like understanding that everything is an opportunity to grow is just like, it's frustrating because you mess up so many times and you beat yourself up, but like at the end of the day, it's what's best for you. And so kind of like dealing with that and understanding that like you're not always the best, but like some days you feel like you are and some days you feel like you're horrible. And you have to kind of like look back and be proud of how far you've come, I guess. But like kind of living with that and coming to the terms where like you've seen your own growth is very challenging.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, in any competitive environment that you play in, the most challenging part would be the mental. But I think that we lift each other up most of the time. So yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good to have. Cause yeah, a lot of what you're saying, like it is very hard to um accept bad days sometimes and accept like the criticism that it's not personal,
Yeah, that's
especially
a
if you're a
huge part.
sensitive person. I'm
I think there's,
sensitive
I think
sometimes.
there's a lot of situations where that happens, bro. I feel like women's
Mhm.
comp is like special for that. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of connections that are in like intertwined with one another when it comes to friendships and stuff. And I feel like that hinders the potential for a lot of players to like move on to the next step.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that you need to kind of like separate yourselves when it comes to that. So
You know,
women's
like
comp.
learning how to separate the friendship between
Yeah.
competing.
Yeah, like me, Stee, and Anna didn't know how to do that. That's why we don't play no more. You know, Angry Muffins
And
broke up
was-
after 2 CCs, you know.
Angry Muffins weren't back Angry Muffins. Crazy.
I got the poster though. The poster's back there. And we made it to round 2. You know, we made round 2.
Oh, yeah.
I'll always remember that. No, but it's just I'm just saying, like, I feel like that's a big thing in women's comp. I feel like a lot of it starts with friendship. You know, like a lot of teams get formed because of friendship. But then a lot of teams also break up because of friendship. And because they don't know how to handle the criticism, don't know how to handle the adversity when it comes down to learning how to be better and how to adjust and how to adapt to certain situations. I feel like a lot of the times we have teams that separate and disband that might be on the lower level of teams. You know, I'm not talking about the topper tier teams when it comes to like, you know, TSM and all them, but you know, the lower level teams. I mean, I watch it every week. You know, these teams, they put together a team and then 2 weeks later they break up. You know, and it's like, you know, what do you expect? You know, what do you honestly expect? Like, you expect to just
Yeah.
put a team together and just compete with these teams who have been playing together for a year and a half? You know, like a lot of me thinks that like a lot of these ladies just don't ever watch sports growing up. You know, and like just just saying like professional sports or anything. I'm just saying like think about it though. Like come on,
I
come
understand what you're
on.
saying.
You know what I'm
I
saying,
understand what you're
right?
saying.
I don't
Because
want to.
I played basketball my whole life, so and I've been on many different teams. So
Right.
like I get what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, me too. I put
Like
sports my whole life, too. I
I've
played
never
soccer for long
joined
ones, yeah.
I've never joined a team and just won a championship. Like it's not how it works. You gotta grow. You gotta grow as a team and grow and learn from each other and you know fight that adversity and fight that you know the obstacles that you
Yeah.
overcome together as a team and grow and learn. And none of that happens in women's comp.
Yeah, I think that that's something that like really helps us like as a team is like we all have backgrounds coming from team sports, so we all have that mutual understanding of what it takes to get to where we want to be. We know that we all have to put in work. We know how to communicate as a team and that if one person is struggling, the whole team is going to struggle. We really like ever since I've started like Karma, I've always like even when it was just Savvy and I like I've always been very open with like understanding that like we have lives first and foremost out of everything and that comes first. Like this is something that we're really passionate about and we're going to do like this whole comp thing, but at the end of the day like if you're having a bad mental day, like you're just not okay, like communicate that with us. Like we will all understand. If we need to take a day to just like not play scrims because you're not doing okay, like that is a priority. I'm never gonna force somebody to like scrim just because we have to, even though like your grandma just died or something. I would never do that. Like we're very understanding of one another, and we like check in often. Like even when we have games where like somebody didn't do well at all, like we never would shit on somebody. We're always gonna be like, let's talk through it. Like let's see what we can do better. We never are like hounding on one another's, and I don't think that comes from like a friendship background, because we weren't all friends beforehand. We didn't know each other, and we've just kind of built that friendship as like the base to our team. But it's just the fact that we all have a mutual respect for one another, and we know that like, I know Anna's working hard and Sabby is working hard like individually. I don't have to check in on them and see if they're like improving or whatever. Like they let me know. We all just have such a great communication and that foundation of a friendship that just has helped the team so much.
Yeah, I guess kind of going off of that, I remember when you guys were trialing Anna actually, and then when you guys found her, what traits led you and Sabby to deciding that she was going to be your permanent third?
Well, yeah, we played a little ranked. We were friends with Anna before. Like we played ranked with her, and we've always liked her as a person.
Mhm.
And so because we ranked, like we knew she was a beamer. And I mean, speaking for myself, when I've also played with her, like I always felt like I had really good fighting chemistry with her when we ranked. Like we always joke that we have a vacation home in Broken Moon. It's a POI that we never lose contest on. So um and so what we're like looking for was really also like a person, because we wanted to play more aggressive. Like that's what me and Boba were finding as we were playing
Mhm.
together. So having that on top of being good friends with Anna was just like the cherry on top. Like we wanted her.
And I guess to Anna, what made that decision easier for you? Like, did
I g-
that, like having that past chemistry before?
What made the decision to ditch me and Steve easier for you? That's the
Oh
question.
my goodness. What were you guys gonna do? Women's comp with me or what?
Yeah, we
Sorry,
made
we're
round
not
two,
doing-
Anna. We made round two. You gave up on us.
I did not. Oh my gosh. But no, jokes aside, like it's a pretty similar answer on my end too. I think uh Boba and Sabby kind of checked off the most boxes for me personally. Like I got to meet and got to play with a lot of awesome people, like Sammy here included, right?
Mhm.
I really enjoyed playing with a lot of the people I met. But I think with them, like I already had this sort of like foundation, this friendship that we started, I don't know, maybe 4 months before quote unquote trial together.
Mhm.
And so it was just easy. It was just easy. Like Sabby and I had really, really good chemistry, like she's saying, and I just trusted Boba with her IGLing. So it just I don't know, it was kind of easy, I think. And it was just what checked the most boxes for me. And like Boba said, like the team environment for me was really important too. Like I've had teammates in the past that, just a toxic environment was a thing I wanted to avoid at all costs. And Savvy
100%.
and Boba are the furthest from that. They are just
Are you sure about
such
that?
like understanding people. I mean, okay, listen, we
Yeah,
can
I think
joke
you're the
around and be
toxic
like,
and mean one now.
I've heard some things
no,
come
we
out of
joke
these
around
mouths.
all day. No, no,
Nah,
no,
nah,
no. I
I'm
don't
kidding. I'm
even.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't even mean like that. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's just really. I really appreciate playing with people that have mutual respect and have like the desire to grow, like don't are not toxic in the slightest. Uh, and then just the amount of laughs that oh my god, we're just there's nobody I laugh more than with these two. Like I freaking love playing with them. So it was just easy. It was just easy. That's all.
That's
Well,
awesome. That's so nice to hear. You guys sound like you have such good vibes, and you guys are gonna be able to grow so well, like together, that you guys all like are on the same page, and that's huge. And like a lot of teams struggle getting on the same page, so it's you guys already have that part figured out. What do you think has been the biggest learning curve though in women's comp?
I think
Mm.
for me, oh, sorry.
No, no, no. Please go ahead. All
Oh,
you.
okay. Well, like I think for me, like when Boba picked me up, I was like a baby to women's comp. So my biggest learning curve was just realizing how costly my tiny mistakes I'd make. in like I'd make in ranked, but in like scrims and like a women's comp environment, it would cost us a game. Like in ranked, everything is so silly, so it's not that big of a deal. But in comp, it could, you could get eliminated. So there are so many things that I felt like I didn't have to think about in terms of like how much damage I'm taking. Like sometimes the comms you hear from Boba is stabby heal. So yeah, that's one of what was a big learning curve for me.
Yeah, I think for me it was like I don't know, and maybe it's something that I think happens to like every like baby team. It was just like learning like it's building that confidence that I think really shows like you see it in the big teams where they just have I mean they dominate the lobbies and I think a lot of it is skill but a lot of it is also confidence and you can tell based off of how a team is acting if they're an easy push or not and being able to identify that and sadly also learn like when you are the team that is acting like the one that is gonna get aped like
Yes, I feel
learning
you on that.
is so odd because I think you go from being in the position where you're like, I'm surrounded by all these big name teams, they're so intimidating. And then you're like, oh wait, like if I just act confident and I give off this attitude, like I'm just gonna blow right through you, like you actually can. It takes time and like the mechanical skills obviously and you have to learn things, but like building that up to make it feel like I do have a place in these lobbies instead of I have to earn my place. I think any team, like no matter what caliber you're at, even if you're a baby team or not, like you can win. You can be like at that same, success as like TSM and LG. You just like I think a lot of it is like trusting your teammates and just like having confidence not only in your teammates but in yourself and knowing that like this you're just gonna run through this lobby. Like you have to like kind of get that mentality through your head. The same one that like LG every time they go into a scrim because they win so much, like they know they can blow through. Or they know they can walk away with that money. Like I think if the little teams had that mentality and can like build that up, then you're gonna see a lot more success. Just because you kind of believe in yourself.
Right. So, I'm gonna go off the question sheet here because I just kind of thought of something. But based off of what you kind of just said when it comes to like sticking together and whatnot, you guys played the Princess Cup last season, right? So
Mhm.
you did a good job. Obviously, you finished first overall when it comes to the standings and whatnot, based off of our structure. But you headed into the finals and you didn't score a point until like game 4, right? So you had the ability to you had a lead, right? You had the 10-point lead heading in. What are you gonna do come next season? What adjustments are you guys making as a team? What adjustments are you making as players to kind of maybe take the next step and not let that 10 points go to waste next time?
I think I can kind of speak on that a little bit. So at the time where Princess Cup was happening is when I joined them, and we were going through like a lot of comp changes. We were trying to figure things out together, honestly. So through those lobbies, we were doing trial and error. We weren't really, set in our roles or what we wanted to do with each other, essentially. So I think that was a big reason as to why like we did struggle so much in those first few games. But I think that like thankfully we were able to kind of keep the vibes up and just we just realized we had to play a little bit different and started switching things up in the moment, and that's how we got that really big game that I don't know, I think we came out with like 13 kills or something crazy like that. I don't remember. But come next season, I think we're a lot more prepared. I think we're a lot more set on what we've been working on, what roles each one of us plays, what our strengths are and everything. So it's less trial and error now and more like actually putting it into practice,
No, I mean, watching you guys, I've casted you, I've casted Boba and her team Karma for a while, and there's always been a very good zone team. Always been very to the point when it comes to zone play and whatnot. And going into the finals, you guys had that 10-point lead. I was very high on you guys, and unfortunately, it didn't pay out that way. It took you guys a little while. I mean, what we watched. It was what Steve. What were we doing? We were just chilling. We were chilling in the fucking voice chat, we were watching Tipsy Cast you guys, but we were rooting you guys on like crazy because Anna, Carmen, one of my favorite teams for sure. And it was funny because it took you guys like 3 games to get going. Once game 4 started, you guys started clicking, and there was that one game, the game that you teased the fences, Anna. I think it was like game 3 or 4.
Which one?
I love them.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know the game I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That game, that was the game you guys kind of flipped the switch. That was the game. You guys had like 8 or 9 kills, I think, total. That was when you guys kind of flipped that switch. I think that's the switch you need to flip right away.
Yeah,
I think
I remember watching them come out of the vault cave near Stacks.
Yes.
And you guys just started fucking rolling people.
Yep. Yeah, I know. You guys look great.
Insane.
You looked great. And I don't know what it is, what it was, but you go back and watch the VOD. The first couple games, you guys sucked. You guys sucked. Your team fighting was terrible. We watched you guys. In the. I'm not gonna sugarcoat with Anna or you guys. I consider you guys friends. So you guys were terrible. It was terrible fights. You guys took terrible fights, did a terrible job. But there's something happened. I think it was game 3 or 4. Something flipped. Something flipped inside. I don't know what it was. When you guys had like a little bit of a powwow. You guys talked about shit. I don't know what it was, but it flipped, and you guys started performing tremendously well. You went from like 18th to the top 10 in a matter of 2 games. So, I think going into the next season, I think what you guys got to do is kind of focus on whatever that was that made you guys flip the switch, and focus on that and make that your intention. As soon as you drop out of the ship, game 1, that needs to be what you're looking at. Whatever that was, go back and watch the VOD because you'll see it.
Oh, we know it was.
yeah.
Sabby.
Yeah.
Sabby didn't sing to us.
No,
Yeah, it was a vibe check.
She didn't do her vibe check.
Yeah, I mean
until that
my
game,
comma vibe check was off that day. I gotta say, my comma vibe check was off. But you guys clicked up. I'm being real with you right now. I'm telling you, something happened after game 3. Or whatever it was, game 3, I can't remember off the top of my head. One of those games, something happened. The next game, you guys clicked. I mean, Anna went crazy. There was a game she had like 6 kills. You won a 1v1 inside a fucking trailer against another Watson, or whatever the fuck it was. I don't remember. But it was funny because I pulled off you. So I was like, oh, Anna's by herself. She's just solo. And then I randomly pulled up to you again, and you were in a 1v1 instead of a trailer with some random ass fucking Watson. and Boba and Sabby were cheering you on. Let's go, Anna! You got that? It was funny. It was good shit. No, but you guys got it, man. You guys got it. You guys are good. You guys are a good team. You gotta click. You gotta click quicker. You gotta click quicker. And just get on the same page, man. Lock the fuck in, man. Sabby, your rapping's lit, but lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in, bro.
Lock it in, Sabby.
Hey, my chair's locked in when we scrim and play tournaments. Okay,
Yeah.
lock the chair.
Well, scrims are different. When it comes to money tournaments, bro, lock the fuck in. Get the rapping out before you head in. It's legit.
Yeah.
It's just legit. But no, you guys do a fantastic job.
Yeah, no. And looking back on that now, like we were a totally different team back then.
Yeah.
'Cause we were still trying to figure out like, especially like swapping roles and like figuring out who was gonna play in what character, and that's all changed since then.
Good.
So,
Good thing you said that. I'm gonna go off that. I'm gonna go off that real quick. So explain to us real quick, because we're going over the time limit here because we're just vibing. Explain to us your roles though when it comes to the team. How do you decide on the roles that people play, and how do you decide on who plays what legend?
Okay, I guess I will start. I feel like our roles on the team honestly are kind of interchangeable. Sorry if you hear that.
It's fine. I don't give a fuck.
It's Vegas. People like to rev their engines.
Send it.
But yeah, basically, I feel like all the roles besides Boba's as IGL are pretty interchangeable. They never want me to IGL, but
Yeah, God no. I'm so
I-
sorry. Sabby.
I feel like there's like a mutual trust across the team that like if someone needs to be an anchor for second here, or like Boba and Anna are gonna go frag, like those are like there's trust that we can change those things. But like my role on the team right now is I'm going to be playing the anchor for us. And since normally I feel like and Anna and Boba have told me this, I play pretty aggressively. So putting me on anchor is not bad because I will still be up in there in the fights, So that's mine.
Yeah, we originally started out with me on Anchor, and so I was IGLing and anchoring, and then Savvy and Anna were fragging up front, and they kind of swapped off on who did entry and who did refrag. But we recently swapped Savvy to anchor so that I could be with Bang up in the front. So it's been a change. So we're still trying to adapt to it and learn from that, and that was, I think, a huge change that has helped a lot recently, and I think we're still getting used to it, but we find it to be like super promising. So keep working on it.
All right, so we do have a question actually coming in from chat. From Sniper One Shots. He asked, "What made you guys so competitive, and to keep it going?"
I mean, I think we
Need
kind of touched on that a little bit, but we all kind of played sports, right?
Is
So I
that our
think we've always
first?
been.
Is that our first in chat question?
I think so.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
feel
Yeah,
honored.
fans
Feel
out here.
honored. Feel honored, yo.
God.
Feel honored,
Oh.
yo. Feel honored.
Yeah, we all played sports. I think we're all kind of God. You could ask Sabby. I think Sabby is the most.
What sports? What
Sabby
sports
wants
you
to
guys
win
play?
So bad.
Okay.
What sports you guys
Very
play?
true.
I played soccer and volleyball. I ran track at some point too, but mainly soccer. That was my big sport.
I could see
I did
that.
everything. I did absolutely everything. There's not
Basketball?
one sport I didn't touch. So
Basketball?
Me, yeah. I played basketball my whole life. I played all the sports, but
Nice.
basketball
What
is the one I
position?
stuck with. I was just a guard, 1 and 2, point guard,
A
shooting
1 and
guard.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
Guess you're tiny. You're a
So
tiny person.
I'm 5'4" 3/4.
That's tiny.
I'm
yeah, baby.
listen, I'm the tallest one on this team, so
Oh
let's
my god, really?
Okay.
Yes.
We're not
Okay.
okay. You know
5'4"
what?
is the height max here?
You know,
Oh
I'm-
my god, that's small
Over
as fuck,
here.
bro. Look at a team of midgets
Here.
over here. Holy
Oh,
shit.
I'm
Fun
the
fact.
tallest one on the team, so just know that.
Oh
But yeah,
my god,
listen,
Anna,
I may be tiny,
I know you old and shit, but how tall are you? Like what, 5'1"?
Dude, I'm 5'2".
Oh
I'm
my
like
god,
5'1"
you're
and
tiny as
3/4,
fuck,
actually.
bro.
Yeah,
Oh my
no,
god,
yeah, I'm very short.
I'm a foot taller than you, a foot and 2 inches.
Frank is a foot and 2 inches taller than me. It's the pictures
Oh,
are hilarious.
he must love that. He must love that.
I hope so.
you
He doesn't have a choice.
Frank
does
loves
not have
that. I don't know Frank, but I know he loves that. I can tell you. But right now, the fellow 6-footer. I can tell you, he loves that. He loves that. No. But no, I'm Sammy. Sammy, head in here. Come on, let's go. Come on, hop in, Sammy.
Hop in.
Hop in. Get a
What question
here.
are we at?
Just fucking pick one, bro.
I relate to I'm 5'1" too, though. By the way,
Guys are all
really
tiny
short.
as fuck, bro. I feel like I'm gonna show. I feel like I'm gonna show up at. I'm gonna show up at fucking lane. I'm gonna be fucking towering over everybody. I'm like, oh my god, you're so tall, Ryno. I guarantee it. First word out of Boba's mouth when she sees me. You're so fucking tall.
Is that what we sound like in your head, or what?
No, I don't know, bro. I don't know how anybody sounds. You know, I'm fucking
Listen,
I
scared.
know
currently
what
in
one
the
I wanna
chat, though,
ask.
I'm the tallest women's comp player in this chat right now. So
I'm
thank
so
you.
scared. I'm so scared for land, Boba. You have no clue. I'm ready to rock though. Fuck it.
Why is your team named Karma?
Oh, good question.
Okay, so when I started first,
JoJo
Karma,
Suya? No, I'm just kidding. Have you guys seen that new song?
Yes, we're not going to talk about that.
Oh my god, please no.
When I
Please
first
no.
started OG
No,
Karma
Sammy.
with Potato, Potato would speak to this because I remember picking the team name. I pitched Karma because at the time, all three of us had come from teams where we had like really bad experiences, where people were either like mean or disrespectful or just not nice. And we thought
Yeah.
it would be really interesting to have a team name where like when we got good enough to like kill those people who were mean to us in game, then it would be like funny to look in the kill feed and be like, oh, that was Karma. Get it? Like,
I love
oh,
that.
we
I
just
love that.
killed the
I get
Karma.
excited if Karma kills me. I get excited when I see Karma, but I'm sure there are some people out there that are like not Karma fans. So I
Yeah,
love the
yeah.
name.
No, so that was why. And then when we disbanded and everything, and then associated with it, but Arthur at the time liked it, and then Sabby liked it, and we just it's just kept ever since. So karma for the win.
Or for the dub.
Gamma, if you will.
Comma, vibe check, vibe check. And no, I love that, bro. That's probably my marquee moments in my watch parties is when I go in for the vibe check with comma. Easy every time, bro. Every time, and every time I pull it up, it's Sabby fucking rapping. Whatever the fuck you're rapping, you're spitting.
Yeah, she brings the vibes.
You're
For
spitting,
sure.
you're spitting bars.
Always
Alright,
for my
so-
teammate.
Ryno, we've been live for almost an hour and a half. I'm gonna do these 2 questions on behalf of Zona.
No, we're not
It's
done yet.
been-
We're not
Oh,
done
we're
yet.
not done yet?
No, what the fuck, man? You trying to cut them off? What's up?
Bro, you always tell me 45 minutes an hour.
Yeah, well, these
So
are
I'm trying
special.
to
It's a
help your editing.
special guest. Special guest.
Yeah,
Did
you don't cut us off.
you hear? Did you see the post?
Yeah.
Special guest Karma. All right, what are the goals for 2024 for Karma?
Sabby?
Yes, we've talked about this, and I think the next step for us would honestly be trying to get signed as a team. Between all of us, we just have so much passion and want to grow and work on so much together to keep getting better. So we hope that that we can get recognized for our potential.
Wonder,
So
yeah.
and
It's
wonder.
coming. It's
Wonder.
we're
coming.
also
I believe
thinking
it.
about trying out for CCs next time it rolls around.
Oh shit! You're playing CCs now? Oh, and it's officially Dump the Angry
Yay.
Muffins, bro. We're done, Steve.
No.
We're done.
Ryno, you refuse to even get on Apex nowadays. What do you mean? You dumped
You see
Angry
the
Muffins as much as I
poster?
dumped.
You see the poster? Look at the poster. I got it
Oh my
right
God,
here.
can you send me? I
gotta
can't,
make
dude. I
Ryno
can't
go
even
right
look
here.
at that because
Three
no.
muffins. Boom.
Listen,
right there.
I want a copy of that poster, by the way, because that's
And I
still,
hang
you
an
know.
RIP sign over it.
Right? I'll put a fucking gravestone underneath it, bro. Oh,
Right.
facts. It lasted about 2 CCs, bro. I
Hey,
got fucking dish.
I will send flowers. Don't worry.
I got dish instantly. Round
Okay.
sucks.
We will sign up
Bum.
with our name being Karmatic Muffins.
Karmatic.
Okay?
Karmatic muffins. I like that.
In honor of the fallen.
On the phone.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Sammy, get your last question in here, and we'll head off to the wrap up.
Oh, my last question.
Yeah, the special guest.
Oh, as a team, what's like your guys' best memory so far together?
Who wants to do this?
Boba's
Yeah.
so excited for this, so I'm gonna let Boba go.
No, see, we don't have. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the memories that we have are just stupid little like moments that we've had together.
Stupid
that
to
just feel
who?
like inside. Stupid to all of us because they're dumb. Like my favorite moment with Karma ever is when like Savvy first, like I first met Savvy and I first started playing with her and she was such a shy little muffin that
Oh
she,
no.
Shy little muffin.
know.
She
I know
and
what
it rubbed
she's
up on
gonna
you guys
say.
too. That's
Oh
crazy.
my God.
The
Shy
muffin,
muffin.
the muffin saying has rolled off on
Yeah.
everybody, bro.
We
It's
were
crazy.
playing-
yeah.
We were playing ranked or something, and she was just like very abruptly. She's like, "Boba, I have to leave. I have to leave really quick." And I was like, "Oh no! Like, are you okay? Like, what's wrong?" She's like, I have to go to the bathroom for like a long time." Just like,
For a long time. Jesus.
That would so be me.
she just didn't know how to tell me to my face that she had to go take a poo poo.
Okay, Boba is crazy. Okay.
That makes it so
Take
much
a
better.
Take a poo poo.
Every time Savvy like disappears, we're like, "Oh, she's going to the bathroom for a really long time."
Oh, no.
Take a poo
That's
poo.
so funny. That's a good
Listen.
memory.
Quote me on this. Girls don't poop. Okay, everyone. So
Okay.
Okay.
My daughter takes some insane things happening out of her bum, so I don't know about all that.
All right, Anna and Sabby, you guys can go if you want to pitch your own.
I don't think I have like this one sorry, Sabby, to cut you off.
No,
I
I don't
there's
have
like
any.
one memory, honestly, but like it's just like Boba said, we have so many stupid moments like that. Like it's just like for the longest time, Sabby had a headset with a microphone, and this just another bathroom story. Sorry, Sab.
Okay.
But like just moments where we'll be in ranked, and she'll be like,
and she'll just go off to pee, but she would take us with her, and like her for no comms, by the way, that she left her setup. And a team pushes me, and I'm like, guys, a team here. And she's like, I'm literally on the bathroom. I'm literally on the toilet. Like, I'm on the toilet. And I was like, I am literally getting pushed. 3v1 right now. I need you here. And she's just
And you
like
hear her
struggling in the
sprinting
bathroom.
through her house.
She's just, like,
I'm
there's so
so
many
done.
moments.
I was
Yeah.
literally peeing.
We have a clip of it. Don't worry. We have a clip of it.
Yeah, we
do
actually
have a
do have a
clip.
clip of that.
After today, everybody's just gonna always think you're in the bathroom.
Yeah, they're gonna. At least my bowels are regulated, everyone. So
If
just know
Sabby,
that.
if you can't get a hold of Sabby, it's either because she's in the bathroom for a very long time, or she quite literally fell asleep at her desk, which happens
Yes.
like all the time. It happened today.
All the
I was
time.
supposed to play with Sabby, and she fell asleep. So.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
We honestly do have just so much silly times. Like I have a folder in my computer that's called silly because it's all of our clips.
I
of
watched
just
some of the
silly.
videos. I watched some of the videos. It's great. It's great stuff. No, it really is. No, I enjoy casting you guys. I enjoy watch partying you guys. I mean, my favorite part about watch parties is put up the karma vibes, bro. Every time I love it, and then I pull it up and it's fucking Sabby rapping whatever the fuck she's saying, and it's great. It's good stuff. I love it. I
I've
love
never heard the rapping. I need to hear this. Do we
Oh,
get a
you-
special taste right now,
it.
or
Ooh,
do I have to-
I like
Why would
that.
we do it?
Yeah, yeah. Let's go. What's a spit? I like Sammy. Sammy's no host now. Sorry, Zoe. Sorry, Zoe. You're done. Let's hear the rap. Let's go. Spit it.
Oh gosh, let's see. What song should I do?
Your own song, Savvy. Your own song.
Oh,
you
I
can
don't
do
even. None of the songs I rap are my own.
I don't care. Make it your
What
own.
does she be? What do you rap? What are the artists?
What was the one that
art-
you were doing the other day that we were singing to? I don't remember what it was.
You guys were singing with me? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
feel
were
like you
singing
guys
with you.
don't. This is my
We
money
were?
playlist. I feel like you guys don't know any of the songs in here.
Yeah,
I
some of them
definitely
I
don't.
don't know because yeah.
Come on, Savvy.
What's the one
Get in
about
there, come
the
on.
Challenger? You sang that one in a clip earlier.
The Challenger.
The Challenger.
Are you talking about? Wait, you mean
Just
the
get in there.
range?
Get in there, Sab.
My bitch
Savvy
from
needs
all
to
that range?
needs to get
Yeah,
going
I
here,
don't know. Maybe
bro.
it's that one. Yeah, maybe it's that one. I don't know. I'm thinking of
That
cars.
one's by YG. Yes.
Yeah, do that one.
YG. We're to rap YG right now. What's happening here? Oh god.
What is
Dude,
what is the rating of
We
the
need a
stream?
fucking-
PG, PG
Read a bait.
13.
No,
Like,
no,
what is
just
it?
Oh,
just
it's
don't drop
rated R.
just don't drop no racial slurs. We're good. You can say
I
fuck.
never. Why would you even put that on?
Because you're rapping. What do you mean? You're singing. You're rapping YG. I mean, he says it a lot.
Yeah, I don't say that.
I don't know. You might in the
those
bathroom.
words.
You might drop the words in the bathroom taking a shower. I don't know. Make sure you keep it. You know.
Never. Even when I'm by myself.
Just say. You never
He's a
know. You
civilized
never
human.
know. Well, you know, there's some
I
people out there who aren't civilized humans. I'm just making sure. You know.
Yes.
Not canceling
You
out.
can go now.
Let's go.
Do you
Wrap
need
it.
us to give you a beat? Do you need
Spit.
us to give you a
Spit.
No. I'll just play it in my ear and then you guys can hear acapella.
You know what we're gonna do, Sammy. You know
Okay.
what we're gonna do, Sam. Next time I get you on the show, me and you are gonna do the Llama Llama Red Pajama. That's what we're gonna do.
Huh? Let me just Google search this. Llama red.
You never
pajama.
seen that video yet? You never seen that?
No.
Oh, we're doing that. We're doing that next time you get on the show.
This is the children's book.
Yeah, it is. But it's a rap. You need to
Oh, it's
watch
a
the
rap.
video. You need to watch the
Okay.
video. It's actually hilarious. But we'll do that next time. But let's go. Everybody wants to
Okay.
hear it. Everybody in the chat right now is
I
pumped right
will
now.
do a song featuring YG. If anybody knows Kamaya, West Coast artist.
Doing a little
Okay?
YG action here, and Steve's black as hell over here in this screen. I can't even see this guy. This guy's lights are off over here, bro.
Oh, my lights on, dude.
This guy's
The sun
taking
went down.
this guy's taking a nap over here. All right,
Over here.
Just
Lock
like
it in,
you, for
Steve.
real.
All right, Stabs, let's go. Lock it in. Here we
Alright,
go.
This is Fuck It Up by Kamaya.
Fuck it
so-
up by Kamaya. Here we go.
Yes, okay. This is gonna be so silly.
I'm a vibe check. Let's go.
Okay. Don't need no introduction, I'm a fool. Schoolgirl, but I didn't make it out of school. Mama told me I didn't raise a fool, but I didn't listen. I was optimistic, and now I'm in the studio. See no competition. They sneak in and they dissing. Don't care about them bitches. I had a dream of bimmers on sixes. Give me 3 months and I swear I'ma get it. Oh, big money getting quick and then we ball out. We do all the shit that you just talk about. I left my ex in the doghouse. 2 phones, I ignore his calls now, cause I'm up now. And they not want to see this
Okay.
girl shining. Give a fuck now. You s- yeah.
I'm head bopping. I
Let's
want to
go. Come on,
I'm
keep
getting a
going.
20 ball right
Let's
now.
go.
If I heard that before I was about to play, I'm winning every game. You guys have it set. You guys need to start joining in. All 3 of you need to
Well,
start
we do.
like.
We do. Don't worry. We have there's a stigma that like if
I need
Savvy
to
doesn't
tune
sing
in.
to us
I need
before a game, we
the
lose.
direct link. Okay, when's the next? I need your schedule. I need to be at every game. I need to hear this too. This is gonna get me pumped up.
What you need to hear it for?
Just join the VC.
I need
join
to.
the VC
I
before
need to
every game.
get some of their
You're
juice.
not even on their- you're not even on their
There
team,
needs to be
bro.
a pregame ritual. No, I need some of your guys' juice.
We got plenty of juice to
Dang,
share. Anna
Come
is the juice.
on in. I am the juice. Come on in, Sammy, anytime. Right before the game, though. Like, almost like drop shit moments. So, like, you know,
Okay,
the
I'll have to be
timing has
quick.
to be
I'll have to
very
be in and
specific.
out. I'll steal a little
In and
juice.
out.
I'll hop right back out.
Hell yeah. And then you're
Dude.
ready to go.
You gotta be
I'm
careful. This
ready
might
to
steal
go.
your, you might be able to steal your teammate again, bro. She's stolen 2 of them, so you gotta be careful with that.
Oh, please. You know what? hey. You could take Anna. You can't take Savvy. Okay, Savvy's been my baby. She
What?
Oh,
Wow, bro.
Wow.
Anna, listen, you heard
Live
that,
on the
Anna. You
podcast.
heard that. You heard that. Live on the podcast, you know. Just
Live on
saying.
podcast.
I never said
Anna's
that
our
about you on the
grandma.
Angry Muffins. Just saying.
Oh,
Anna's the grandma, and then you know.
Rhino sounds
am
really
Savvy's mother.
heartbroken over this angry
he
muffin
really
thing.
is. And
What
he
is
is
going on?
literally the reason we stopped playing CC.
I'm not the
And he wants to
reason.
play.
I'm
You
not the
literally were
reason.
like,
Call him
I
out.
don't
Call
want
him
to
out.
play.
Call him out.
I don't want to play comp anymore. I just don't have it in me. I fucking hate this game. Meow, 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 meow.
No, after we sit
That
here
was
and we
you.
talk about all these players and the vibes you need to have, and that's what's
Yeah.
coming out of your mouth,
Let him
you
know,
gotta have
Sammy. Let
some
him know.
belief. You
Let
gotta
him
have
know.
the
You're right.
confidence. Look at him, he's getting red like a shirt. He's matching his shirt right now.
Oh, you watch my stream, huh? You watch my stream? Well, hop out of my chair. All right. I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I'm chilling. Just busting her balls.
You
Don't got any
I
of
think that
those,
Maybe
bro.
if you
Shut-
picked up rapping, you know, maybe there's a.
I did that
potential
before.
For Anna to come back.
I rapped. I used to rap back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I can do a song that's back in your day. Don't worry.
Oh?
Wow. What's that supposed to mean? The Sabby?
I don't
Yeah.
know. It was like she's calling you old, but also a little
I-
flirtatious in the same way.
I'm really concerned about that statement. Just gonna kind of move.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Sometimes there's songs I rap that Anna's like, "Oh, how do you know this song?" So I'm just,
Oh, so you're just
That's
comparing
true.
me and Anna's age. I'm older than
I mean,
Anna.
we literally
you're
are the
6
same
months apart. You're 6 months apart. Everyone
Anna's
remembers this,
a
right?
baby compared to me.
Anna
Oh,
ages herself
okay.
all the time. Sometimes on
You
purpose.
guys, you fuckers age me. I do age myself, actually. You're right. That's true.
When do I ever age you? Let's-
Anna's first game was fucking Atari.
Yeah. I think I started the podcast off just aging the shit out of myself.
Zia, thank you for the raid. Love you. Thank you.
Tabby, I think that you should just create some clips of you.
This might be
rapping so
the
that Rhino can use that
longest.
outro.
This might be the longest interview we've ever had. I'm about it. It's been great. But I'm gonna close it out here though. Wait, one more question, and then we're gonna send you guys off on your way. I mean, Anna's on her fucking honeymoon. You know, I'm not gonna interrupt that sexual encounter anymore.
Yeah,
So here we
okay, sexual encounter's crazy. It is 3:40 in the morning, and I have 40 minutes left of my Wi-Fi. So you were
Oh
chilling. You know?
shit! All right, we got
We're
40 more
hanging out.
minutes. Oh, we're chilling. Okay.
No.
All right, Anna. So Anna, question. You know,
Yeah.
so you try with a lot of teams. We watched you. Me and Steve know. You know, what levitated you towards Karma?
We kind of did that already, no? Am I
Did we?
tripping?
Yeah, you already
yeah,
have
we
it.
did. Yeah, we did.
Who asked that question?
I did.
Fuck you, Steve. Yeah, black it out, bro. All right. I guess it's it then.
No other ones?
Any tips?
Want to do the fun questions?
We'll do that after this. Any tips for any upcoming teams or anybody looking to get into women's comp?
In this environment where everybody's breaking up, literally, just stick through, you guys. I promise one bad scrim is not the end of your team. One bad tournament is not the end of your team. Please, like, quite actually, take this seriously. Stick it through, and I promise you, there are benefits from consistency. That's all I gotta say.
I think mine would be yeah, really focus on your mentals. Tough scrim days, tough ranking days even, but the biggest part about playing in any competitive environment is being able to bounce back. Like I used to say when I play basketball after someone made a mistake is next play. Oh, sorry. If you hear that car revving. But it's what we would say is next play because that's really what it is. You can't change what happened and dwelling won't fix anything, so just forget about it. Next play.
I fucking like Sabs. I like this
Thank
Sabby.
you.
I like this one. That's a great fucking statement right there. Yo, honestly though, that's 100%. 100%. Anna, what do you got to say over there?
I think the biggest thing is like just getting out of the mentality of like, I don't know, like just like, oh, I'm new, like I don't know, like just babying yourself in a sense. Like just go in there with confidence, keep working, VOD review, please VOD review. And VOD review people that are doing better than you. Like that helps you. That helps you learn. And like Boba said, just stick it through. Just keep going. It's like the big teams didn't get there overnight, you know? So
Right.
that's what I'd have to say.
Yeah, it's a fucking BR. It's RNG. Anything can happen.
Right.
Yep.
Right. It's a tough go of it, honestly. It really is. And it's a mental battle for the most part. You know, I think that's probably the hardest thing about it when it comes to comp is the mental battle. And you know, a lot of teams can handle it well, a lot of teams can't. And that's when it comes down to like being a team. You know, like if you can get through the mental struggles together, your team will prevail. If you can't, then your team will fall apart instantly. So I don't know, but I mean, you guys already know what's going on right now in the women's scene when it comes to the rosters and shit. So, you know, hopefully your words will help propel some of these ladies into sticking together and providing the opportunity for one another to succeed as a team rather than individually. And hopefully they start realizing that. But I'm just a guy who casts over it and watch parties everybody and pretends to know what I'm doing. But I is what it is. I just gotta say, like, you know, just like kind of stick together, bro. How can you not? You know, like you form a team in any sport you play in, whether it's basketball, baseball, football, fucking soccer, rugby, whatever the fuck it is. You ain't gonna fucking find a team that's been playing together for 2 weeks that's gonna win shit. It's just how it is in any sport. And you want to consider this as an esport. You want to consider esports sports. It's all the same shit, yeah? So analyze it the same way. You ain't gonna fucking be successful after fucking a week of scrims. It ain't gonna work out, bro. Especially when you're playing up against teams that have been around for fucking a year and a half, 2 years. It just ain't gonna work.
True that.
You know,
But
like
also,
just stick together.
If
Work.
it's not gonna work out, don't be afraid to LF1 now that all these people are getting on people.
True.
My team
crazy
is
'cause
currently
she's-
LF1, so don't hate
she's
us.
trying to
But
pick up Anna's
sometimes
Sobel.
if you know it's not gonna work out, it doesn't work out. Sometimes it's more than just the what's it called? Sometimes scheduling of like when people are on.
I feel
it's
more
more than just
I
the
feel like
performance that some teams are breaking up. And I think there are teams that are just like expecting good results immediately, but also after just one scrim, a lot of people know if it's not an environment they can grow in. But because of the changes in the roster locks now, I think a lot of people got so excited for oversight that they locked in with people that they knew wouldn't work out with it in the long run, but they just were like wanted the opportunity to play, and then it just backfired on them. So hopefully this next one, people will think a little bit harder about it and who they're deciding to team up with.
well, I'll tell you one thing. We're not gonna deal with it. We're not gonna deal with it. The Queen's Cup. Better fucking find your team and lock in. We ain't gonna be playing around with rosters and shit anymore.
Yeah, Anna, you can't leave.
That's it. Nah, I'm serious. She
Did you
shouldn't.
not just kick me out a second ago, ma'am?
It's a joke.
She shouldn't.
Bahama's not going anywhere. Don't worry.
Emma.
You gotta find teammates that are willing to lock in with you and willing to go the long distance. If you can't find that, then there's no point in putting a team together. Stop trying to force things that ain't gonna happen. I go on all day about this shit, but I'm just an observer on the outside. I'm just gonna say, man, like there's tons of potential in this scene, tons, and I'm gonna close it out with this right here. If you know you aren't ready to lock in and commit to a longevity of comp, don't fucking play. That's it. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. If you can't commit to it, you can't lock into it, not only are you bringing down the people you're playing with, or the people that are trailing you, you're bringing down yourself as well. If you can't lock in, don't do it. Just stay out. Let the big girls eat. You can't commit to it. You can't get into it. That's your that's your fault. Don't force it. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. It ain't a fad. We're trying to make something out of women's comp. We're trying to make something here. We're trying to build a league. We're trying to build brands. We're trying to build things here. You know how hard it is to build a brand when you have people changing their names every day to e-girl looker, where the fuck it may be. You know what I'm saying? Take it seriously, bro. I'm taking it seriously. I'm dead ass right now. Take it seriously. The shit is not, like, you know, it's a job. Exactly. And me, myself, and everybody else that's involved in the women's comp scene when it comes to organizing tournaments, when it comes to organizing podcasts, when it comes to organizing anything, we are trying to help you brand yourselves and your team. I'm not helping myself. I mean, maybe I am, but my goal is to help you. My goal is to help you guys brand yourselves and grow you as a group, grow you as a team, grow you as a player. Just like any other league that is a sport. It's the same shit no matter where you go. Yeah, it helps me, sure. But the main goal is to help you. And you make it extremely hard when you got your ego in front of your head and you have no clue even what your name is. So, lock yourself in before you start committing to shit. Don't lead a team on to make them seem like you're going to be their third. Don't try out for teams that you know you ain't going to play for. Try out for teams you know you're going to play for. Try out for teams you want to play for. There's a lot of baby teams that are trialing people who are way above their level, and they get upset when they ditch them. What do you expect? Just saying. Just be real with yourself. Because at a point in time, I've watched it Karma for a while. Use you guys as an example because you're here. I've watched a lot of these teams kind of grow and kind of develop themselves with the rosters they have, with the IGLs they have, with the captains they have. And they have grown. Sammy, in particular, over here, even. You know, PPG. I watched them when they were fucking, they couldn't even finish in 20th place. You know, and just seeing where they go because of commitment, dedication, passion. Wanting to grow as a team, wanting to grow and develop together. Do rosters separate? Of course. But you can tell when the roster separates because things don't compact together and because egos are too big. You can tell. So, take that as you will. Queen's Cup's coming. We have a lot of big plans. We ain't gonna fuck around with rosters. Your shit's gonna lock. So find your shit, lock it in. If you don't, you're going to be a free agent for the rest of your life. You want to do that? I wouldn't. So figure it out. Get your ego out your ass cheeks. Get your ego out your ass cheeks and figure it out because you ain't that good. If you got an ego and you're not signed yet, it's because you're not that good. So figure it out. Figure it out. If you were, hey, I'm sick of it though. As I see all my TO, my fellow TOs, man, they go through this shit all the time, bro. They have to deal with the struggle of having to figure out the roster situation. They're fucking poor cookies throwing on a fucking a charity tournament, bro. Yeah, it was for money, but dealing with the shit that she had to deal with yesterday for a charity tournament, you know, it's one thing to have to back out because of shit. You know, that's one thing, but you know, the shit that she had to go through, unacceptable. It's not acceptable. Shouldn't be like that. You know, and it's like that for every single tournament that we put on for the women's scene. It's not just her, it's everybody. We have to make special rules. I don't know what the deal is with that. I have no clue what it is about the roster situation. I don't know if it's the egos. I don't know if it's the relationships you guys build with one another. I don't know what it is. But y'all need to figure it out, or they ain't gonna be shit for you. I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't the only one. And I'm a middleman. I'm a little guy when it comes to this. I might look big to y'all, but I'm a little guy. When it comes to oversight and all that other shit, y'all better be ready because they ain't gonna be sticking around. The 10K, your 100K tournaments are gonna disappear real quick. You'll be back down to your $200 tournaments every other week. So figure out your shit. That's it. That's my last word there because someone's got to say it. Because if I ain't gonna say it, no one else is gonna say it. But it's gonna disappear, bro. You guys are gonna go from having a tournament every week to having nothing, real quick. If you guys don't figure it out, I'm just saying that right now. You know, and whoever watches it, watches it. You know, whoever listens to this, listens to it. But if you don't figure out what you're doing, bro, you don't get that ego out of your ass, you ain't gonna have nothing. You're gonna be back to square one.
Don't ruin it for the rest of us, please.
Exactly. Just remember what you're
saying earlier, honestly.
Remember what you're representing. It's not just you're representing the whole community.
All right, Ryno, let's wrap it up. Anna's gonna run out of internet. She's in the
wrap
middle
it
of the
up.
fucking ocean.
The longest podcast of all time with Team Karma, 2 hours, brother. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, Karma, give your guys a shout out. You know, let everyone know where you guys can be found. Your Twitch, your TikTok, your Twitter, whatever you guys have.
Yeah. Catch us on Twitter. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
What's your handle? I'm on Twitter.
You know, we're on the Twitter. The bird, not the bird anymore. I guess it's
The bird.
What's your username?
The bird.
You know, that's a great question.
I got you on your fucking toes right now, dude. Come on, lock it in, Boba. Come on.
Mine is
Boba
Inhaler
Expat.
with a 1.
Araujo.
INHA1ER.
That's new. She got like 20 followers, bro.
See,
Yeah,
I
it is
used
new.
to
It
get
is new.
I used to get so confused. I thought Sabi and Inhaler were 2 different people for the longest, and then I'm like, wait, that's one person.
Yep.
That is
You see
in
that
fact
little,
one
the little
person.
bird character thing? That's Savvy. Yeah. That's
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Nobody ever
Yeah,
calls
and
me
I'm-
Inhaler, but that is
No one.
my gaming name.
It's because there's already a lot of Sabs, you know, so we kind of.
So many sabs, bro.
Yeah. My Twitter is at bobaxcat_. My Twitch is the same.
I'm Araujo, but with a 0 at the end because it was
Say
taken
it
by
again.
somebody.
Say
Funny
it
enough.
again.
Araujo.
Araujo.
AKA Anna. It's okay. You know, it was a decision I made, and now nobody can say my name, so Anna it is. But yes,
Araujo.
Araujo both on Twitch and on
Araujo.
Twitter. Araujo.
Araujo.
Sure.
We'll
Close enough.
work on it. We'll work on it.
We'll work on
And
that.
then mine, I did make a new Twitter. It's that's why it's 5 followers. It's Inhaler with the 1. INHA1.
Yeah, it's not fake. It's real.
Yeah, it's real. That's really me.
It's really her.
And
Well, thank
then
you
the
guys.
Same thing as Twitch. Sorry.
No, you're good. No, thank you guys so much for coming on. I appreciate shit out of you guys, man. I love Karma. You guys are one of my favorite teams. Always will be. Thank you guys so much for coming on to the Queen's Cast. Hope you guys had fun. Sorry it was a little bit longer than usual. I went on my rants and you guys were a part of it, unfortunately. But I appreciate you guys so much, man. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. We're going to do a community night here, I guess. I don't know. If you guys want to play some Apex, it's up to you guys. But, man, I know you can't. So, Boba and Sabs, if you want to.
I'll sign off here. So thank you. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. Nice
Enjoy your
talking to everybody.
honeymoon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We love you, Anna.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Be safe
Love you
out
guys,
there.
everybody. Good night. Bye-bye.
Thank you for having us.
Bye, Anna. All right, Boba, Sabby, thank you guys so much. Karma, you guys are great.
Yeah, thanks for having us. This was fun.
Of course.
Yes, thanks for having us.
This is the longest interview of all time, by the way. I don't think I'll ever go longer than this.
I know, we're pretty fun. I know, we're kind of a vibe.
Yeah, you guys are great. You guys are great.
We're just a team of yappers. So
That's the problem. You come on to a show with the yappers, you're a team of yappers. It's a negative thing happening there. But
Yep.
thank you guys so much. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys over. Thank you.
Alright,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
All right, guys. Holy shit. Longest show of all time right there. All right. Let's close out. Steve's going to bed over there.
Bro, the sun
Steve's-
went down in my
I'm waiting
my
to start
cam.
hearing and snore. I'm waiting for a pillow to come
No,
out,
dude,
a
Steve's
blanket.
my camera wouldn't fix the lighting. The sun went down. And it
Steve's
fucking-
closing out over there, bro.
Good night, Steve.
No, that was a great show, man. That was a great interview, man. Honestly, like, you know, everything about that was so genuine, and then you kind of unlock the situations that are happening right now, and maybe we could go on and on and on and on about what's happening here, and, you know, women's comp and the situation that it's in right now, and, you know, Karma is a team that we can use as an example that has stuck together through a lot of adversity and a lot of situations, you know, and it becomes a model of what we're looking for in the women's comp scene. And a lot of these teams need to start realizing that it's not a game. It's not just for fun. Like, we're trying to make something out of this. We're trying to make a league for you guys. We're trying to make something for you guys. The women's comp. We're trying to develop this. We're trying to what's the word? We're trying to calculate something that can provide an opportunity for you guys to make money. You guys to make a career out of. You know, but they're not gonna do it. Apex ain't gonna buy into it. You don't buy into yourselves. So, you know, and it comes down to the nitty gritty. It comes down to the nitty gritty, bro. It comes down to those late nights of grinding fucking VODs and, you know, fucking 1v1ing each other in the firing range, getting the shit out, getting your aggression out. Like, it's deep. It's deep. And there's a lot of teams that are in this scene that don't understand that. And you need to. Because if you don't, and so that opportunity comes, you're only going to get invited. That's it. They're going to invite the top 20 teams. And those top 20 teams are going to get invited because their rosters don't change every 2 days. You know, they don't get it, you know, like it's, and you guys are going to be all upset and, you know, tweet about it and shit. But it's because of you. It ain't because of them. It's because of you. So lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in and figure it out. Because if you don't, your chances are going to go away real quick, Sammy.
Outing me.
Close it out, Sammy. Close this out.
You want me to close this out?
Close this out, Sammy. Come on.
All right. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I had a great time. You can catch me at Sammy Joe. That's my handle. Not with an S. It's with a 5. Don't get confused. I had a really good time with Team Karma. They are so fun and energetic. I knew that was going to be that way because I already know Anna a little bit, and she's a blast. So.
All right, and I'm GGC. Fucking find me at Twitch, same thing. I'm usually live sometimes.
Come on,
This is
Steve.
a
Where's
great
the
closeout, Steve.
Where's the energy, Steve? Lock it in
I
here,
got
buddy.
my fucking links there.
Come on, brother.
Click around on my profile. You can find my Discord.
There you go.
Can
There we
find
go.
the GRS Discord.
Yes.
Come hang out and be part of the fucking
Yeah.
community, man.
Yes.
Yeah, tell them to get the hell in here and play some games with us. Get the hell in
Yes.
this
Community
community night.
The code's up at the top.
Yes.
by the way.
Yes.
I
All
put
right.
it up
Yes.
there
So
for
we're
anyone that
gonna
wants to
do.
join.
We're gonna do
Come
community
boost my
night.
ego.
Boost Sammy's ego. All right. We are gonna do community night chat. We're gonna do